Money, the single word which rules the entire world. Something which everyone wants, no matter how you get it. People will take it, even if it is hurled. Yes, it is a basic need, but we treat it more than that, craving for more and more, hurting so many in the process in order to succeed. I wonder why there is so much obsession, for it's just a paper filled with letters and figures. It's no bliss, just a depression. If money grew on trees, we wouldn't cut the trees. More greenery and minimum buildings, just pure air to breathe. If money were our parents, we would never let them go. We would hold them tightly, watching them grow. If money was time, we wouldn't have thought about our future and pasts, spending the present moment carefully until it lasts. Unfortunately, it isn't. We have a very emotional attachment to it. We fight, cheat, feel, smile, cry, to name a few. But money is just a heartless paper. It won't do the same to you.
A hobby I think most people have in common, collecting money. It's got a wonderful title, it's called Money. Money. Money make a rich man feel like a big man. It make a poor man feel like a hooligan. A one-parent family feels like a ruffian, and those who have it won't give you anything. Money makes your friend become your enemy. You start seeing things very superficially. Your life is lived very artificially, unlike those who live in poverty. Money inflates your ego, but money brings you down. Money causes problems anywhere money is found. Food is what we need, food is necessary. Let me grow my food and make them eat them money. Money makes a singer sing a load of crap. Money keeps horses running round the track. Money makes marriages, and money makes divorce, and money makes a student think about the course. Money makes commercials, and commercials make money. And if you don't have money, then you watch more TV. Money can save us, but yet we feel doomed. Plenty money burns in a nuclear mushroom. Money can make you happy. Money can help you when you die. And those who have it continue while they live a lie. Children are dying. Spies are spying. Refugees are fleeing. Politicians are lying. And deals are done. And webs are spun. Loans keep the third world on the run. And the brother feels better than the brother next door, because the brother's got money, but this brother's got more. And the brother thinks the brother's not a brother because he's poor. When the brother kills the other, that is economic war. Economic war. Economic war. It may not be the east and the west anymore, but the north and the south. Third world fall out. Sugar and oil, that is what it's about. Economic war. Economic war. Shots fired from the stock market floor, so we work for a living. We try with so little time for chilling, like we're living a lie. Money makes a dream become reality. Money makes real life like a fantasy. Money has a habit of going to the head. I have some for a rainy day underneath my bed. Money problems make it hard to relax. Money makes it difficult to get down to the facts. Money makes you worship vanity and lies. Money is a drug with legal eyes. Money made me go out and rob. Then it made me go looking for a job. Money made the nurse and the doctor immigrate. Money buys friends you love to hate. Money made slavery seem alright. Money brought the Bible, and the Bible shone the light. Victory to the penniless at grassroots sources. We come to mash down market forces. We come to mash down market forces.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's edition of Bebe. And today, as you may have gathered, we are talking about money. Now, today's edition is going to be the first of two sessions talking about money. And next week, I will have a guest on to kind of give more of a professional view of money matters. So before I get started, just wanted to thank you guys for joining me once again. I hope you've had a really good week. And if it hasn't been so good, it hasn't gone to plan, let's just, reassess, chill, enjoy this weekend, and then you kind of start again come Monday. So for now, we're just going to, you can reflect on the week, but kind of just let it go. And we're going to move on. I wanted to talk to you because in terms of our program, target program, what we are in the midst of going live with that, money is one of the things that people need support with. And when I'm talking about support, I mean in terms of knowing about money, how money can work for you, the ability to save money, invest money, what certain terminologies mean in regards to money. And it's quite complex, really. And I do believe that I think if you get the information from an early age, that is key. So, you know, in terms of me being a parent, I would encourage my children to save from an early age and, you know, getting money. I always say, and I'm sure everyone's heard that expression about money not growing on trees. It's about educating them in appreciating and valuing money and just being able to spend it wisely, and realizing, you know, even, you know, how much things cost, etc. So I'm just going to give you a little tidbit. Basically, I asked a series of questions to some young people because I actually just wanted to get their views and to understand what they knew about money. So I just asked them a few questions in terms of, you know, are they aware, you know, about credit cards? Do they know about why people save? I wanted to find out whether they thought it was good to save up for things that they wanted, or was it better to get things on credit and pay off for it? And there was a bit of a mixed bag. Some said, yes, it's good to just save up for what you want and then buy it cash. And then others said to pay off for it because you could pay in installments, and then that way it would make things a little bit easier for you to financially be able to afford something. I asked them also things about were they aware about what having bad credit was, because these are the things that I feel young people need to realize from an early age. Because one thing, I had a conversation the other day and I said, one thing that I did notice, it's very easy from an early age to get into debt, because as soon as you hit that legal age, you start getting these letters in to say, oh, get a credit card, you know, and it's all, you know, it's sold to you. It looks all pretty that, you know, you can get this credit card and you can pay these minimum payments. But unless you really understand the implications of having that credit card, understanding what the interest rates mean and how much more you're going to be paying at the end of it all, you can really fall into a trap. So I wanted to just start these conversations about money and really look at, you know, where do we start educating our youngsters about money, and kind of where we hope to kind of lead them into the right path in terms of spending, saving, etc. So I do have another video clip for you. There's going to be a few videos, guys, because I want to just refer to these and then we can talk about it afterwards. And then obviously after that, we'll be leading on next week with the professional coming on and having deeper conversations about kind of what to do exactly. But this is something I just thought, I found this and I thought this was quite interesting in terms of getting your young people to save from an early age. Just an example, I know when I had in terms of my children and bank accounts, I kind of look at the account that I may have. And I must say, my bank account, it wasn't something that I did research on. Sometimes we don't research it. Sometimes it's something that, you know, maybe someone's recommended, oh, they've got this bank account, and you think, oh, yeah, I'll try that. But I'm learning now about, really, we just need to do our homework a lot more, looking into what interest rates are, you know, and exactly what that particular bank has to offer us. So rather than just jumping in and just going with, you know, the majority, or just your dad's or your sister or whatever, like, do your research and look out, you know, find out things for yourself before making those decisions to kind of jump in on certain things. So I'd like to just watch this clip for me, and then I'll come back after.
I'll cover that, Adele, don't you worry. Just a quick message for anyone on this about children's savings. If your kids are old enough, don't do it for them, do it with them. This is great financial education, helping choose the right accounts. Now, look, the very top payers out there are regular savings accounts designed for you to put money in each month. There are two, both paying 3.5% fixed for a year. You've got Halifax and Barclays. The main difference, you can open Halifax online. Barclays, you can only open in branch. Now, these accounts are designed that you're not supposed to withdraw within a year, but there are ways. With Halifax, you just close it down and then it's gone, and you can withdraw your money. With Barclays, you'll take an interest hit if you withdraw early. But they're not just for monthly savings. If you had a smaller lump sum, let's say you wanted to save £100 for your child, well, you open one of these up because it's paying 3.5% interest. You put the 100 quid in the first month, and then you don't have to put in any money in future months. So you put 100 quid in, you get 3.5% interest on it. But for Adele and others who have bigger lump sums they want to put away, here is the table. Well, the best payer out there is the Santander 123 mini account that pays 3%. But bizarrely, that's only if you've got specifically between 1,500 quid or £2,000 in it. Otherwise, you'd be better off with HSBC, that's 2.5%, and TSB, that's the same rate. You can put slightly more in HSBC. Also with Santander, if children are over 13, they can open it. To be younger than 13, the parents have to have a Santander account. So I'd probably hedge towards the other two. If you filled those up and your child...
Sorry, I just realised I was muted. So I'm going to pause it there because my main point from that video was just doing your research in terms of understanding what particular banks have to offer our children in terms of saving. You know, even when you look at, you know, whatever age you decide to start giving your child money, explaining to them, you know, when you get this, you know, amount of money, whatever it is, £5, £10, whatever, always just kind of put something away. I know that it's advisable, you know, you have this rainy day fund. And I think that's something that we should kind of just adopt and kind of pass on to our children, to always just have something for a rainy day. What I did want to say, that it's about the relationship with money. And I'm including myself in this, that I haven't always had a good relationship with money, and I'm still learning. And obviously I'm now learning from previous mistakes, and I'm still working to rebuild everything, the mistakes that I've made in the past. And there's no shame for me, because at the end of the day, there's so many people out there that have kind of gone down a really bad financial path and are now paying for those mistakes. But for me, it's about just educating ourselves, really educating ourselves, looking out there and finding out where we went wrong, for one, and then how to put things right and how to rebuild our financial standing. I just want to give you a couple of figures, because I was just looking as well, just kind of doing some research in terms of just the UK, because obviously that's where we are right now. And it was just talking about the amount of money and debt that people are in. And for me, it was quite astounding, to be fair, as these figures, they go back from, okay, so this is looking at December 2020, and there was an average total debt per household in the UK was £60,860. Now that for me is massive. And I know there's a lot of talk that people live on credit cards, you know, they use one credit card to pay another, etc., etc. But again, it's about just really educating ourselves and being open and honest as well about when you have, you know, kind of gone down a wrong path, that there is no shame in it. But unfortunately, people don't really like to talk about financial situations. I get that. I do get that, because it's quite a personal thing. But it's just to make everyone aware. There's loads of people that are going through these financial situations, particularly even now with the pandemic. There's been loads of people. I saw a figure today in terms of how many people have been furloughed since the pandemic. And this figure was in January 2021, and it was 4.5 million people. So again, whilst we appreciate that education is key, and I do also appreciate that there are circumstances that may change, you know, the kind of dynamics of your financial standing, and I get that. But I just wanted to really have this conversation, because this is something that we are going to be offering as part of our target program in terms of just financial advice, financial education, because I think it's really crucial. It's really important. I mean, they say money makes the world go round, but we need money to survive at the end of the day. We do. So we just need to be real about these things. They also, what I wanted to discuss, which we'll go into more detail next week. As I said, this is just a one of two. I'm not a professional, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just going on information that I am learning myself, and I'm just sharing with you. But I want a professional to come on and really get down to the nitty gritty next week and talk further about financial standing. There is just one more clip that I wanted to show, and it's just in terms of, I started looking into, there's different types. There's so many different types of accounts out there, and a lot of talk about different ISAs and stuff like that. And I used to hear loads of conversations about that when it was, it was like really, really big about, getting an ISA and stuff like that. And I didn't really understand it. So this is just in regards to that.
Junior ISAs are tax-free savings accounts for children under 18. Unlike ordinary children's savings accounts, which you can access whenever you want, any money you put into a junior ISA will be locked away until your child turns 18. It automatically becomes an adult ISA at this point. Only parents and guardians can open an account, but anyone can pay into it up to a maximum of £4,260 in the 2018-19 tax year. As with adult ISAs, there are two types of junior ISA, a cash ISA and a stocks and shares ISA. You can only hold one of each type at a time, but it's up to you how you split the allowance between them. If your child was born between the 1st of September 2002 and the 2nd of January 2011, they would have had a savings account called a child trust fund automatically set up in their name. You can't hold a child trust fund and a junior ISA at the same time, but it's possible to convert a child trust fund into a junior ISA. For more on junior ISAs and where to get the best rates, visit which.co.uk/junior ISAs.
So again, guys, this is just little snippets of things that are out there that are available to educate us. There are organizations also, the web is amazing. And I say that all the time because you can find so much. Word of mouth, yes, also that works. But there's a lot that we can do for ourselves to really go out there and find out a lot more. So as I said, I was just touching on this very briefly this week because I want to go into more detail next week with a professional that can give you a lot more answers to any questions that you may have regarding interest rates, mortgages. There's so many different things that relates to money issues that you have to experience as an adult owning your own home. There's so much, and it's very complex, but it's something that can be really overwhelming. So just having that support, I feel would be very beneficial. For us going forward, and also for us to be able to use that within our target program, as I said. And again, going back to the target program, I did want to further speak about that because we're in the process, obviously, of launching this in April. But as I said before, we do need funding, and we're looking at different ways of raising funds because we really believe in this program that it's going to help so many people because we are looking at supporting in different areas of people's lives. Finances being one of them, mental health being another, fitness and health and eating another one, and there's going to be more as well. So which is why each week I'm kind of touching on the different areas that we will be dealing with in our target program. So looking at that target program, we have now launched a raffles page for Queens in Control raffles, and every bit of money that is raised from those raffles will be donated to the target fund to enable us to just really launch this and kind of just put everything into it and provide the people that refer themselves or are referred to us the best possible service that we can provide. I do appreciate your support, guys, and I know it's hard sometimes because with any new venture, it takes hard work, it takes consistency, it takes determination, but it also takes other people to see your vision. So I'm very, very grateful for the people that I have around me who are really supportive of what I'm doing and kind of can see where I'm going with this. And it's come out of identifying areas that I myself really would have appreciated support in. So I've just wanted to just show you very quickly. This is basically to do with the raffles. So please, guys, check out the Queens in Control raffles page, purchase your tickets, and then see if you can get that prize. And also, you're helping a good cause. So that will be available via Instagram. You can check out the Queens in Control _evolution page on Facebook and Instagram, just to kind of give you some more details about the raffles and kind of what we stand for in terms of an organization and our vision. Because I did say, you know, in terms of just raising funds, I appreciate that if you're going to put your hand in your pocket to support the cause, you need to know exactly what's going on and what your money is going to be used for. And do you know what? I'm very transparent in terms of what I am hoping to achieve with this program. And every step of the way, I will keep everyone up to date on where I'm going with this. So I just want to ask you to continue supporting us, to share these lives with your networks, to comment, even if you have any suggestions for things that we can add, things that we can discuss on these live streams. I'm welcome and open to suggestions. At the end of the day, I'm not doing this just for me. This is something I think that can benefit the community, the wider community, and I'm there to kind of, I just want to help. That's my purpose. And I said before about, you know, discovering what your purpose is. This for me is my purpose. I believe I'm here for a reason. I believe that I'm here to help people, and I enjoy helping people at the end of the day, and that's what I'm trying to achieve in terms of launching this program. So as I said, the target program is a program that is going to support people in various areas of their life. If they need support in maybe education, further education, career advice, if they have something that they just kind of need counseling for or therapy for, we would help in that capacity. Financial advice, dieting and fitness. You know, basically we want to address all the different things that could possibly hamper you from making progress and achieving your goals and becoming the best possible version of yourself. So this is going to be a really short one, as I said, guys, but I do want you to join us next week. Our time is going to continue being 8:30. Next week, it will be a longer stream because I will have a guest and we will go further into kind of the ins and outs of finances. You know, post, comment if you can, things that relate to you financially that you would like to discuss, whether it be, you know, whether you're looking to buy your first home, whether you want to know more about interest rates, about loans, about savings, about investments. Let me know. Put it in the thread, or you can contact me, DM me. You can email queensincontrol@yahoo.com. But yeah, give me some feedback, guys, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to provide a service for people who need it. So your feedback is very much welcomed. Again, I just want to ask you to like and share and comment, support the page, share it with your networks. And for now, I'm going to say goodbye, good night. Have a lovely weekend. Please stay tuned. And I will see you on Wednesday for my BB's midweek check-in. Remember that one. I'll check in with you guys just to see how everyone's going. If there's any updates, I'll update you then. And if not, I will then see you again here next Friday at 8:30 p.m. Thank you very much for tuning in. Yes, it was short, but next week, be ready. Maybe come with a pen and paper to take some notes. But thanks for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye for now. Take care.